So, WrestleMania is over with. Let's hop on through the card, everybody. Kicking things off, we had Matt Hardy winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Didn't watch it, so I mean, it's fucking 16 minutes, so it couldn't have been that good. But okay, whatever. Matt Hardy wins. Apparently Bray Wyatt helped him. I don't know. I don't care. Next up, Cedric Alexander is your new WWE Cruiserweight Champion in a match that it was alright. Yeah, C minus, B plus. It's not really befitting of a championship match, but given that I kind of have such a low standard for cruiserweights on the main roster, this is pretty good. So yeah, D plus. The artist formerly known as the Fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal had Naomi win by last defeating Bayley. Fucking retarded. F. F minus even. I don't have a problem with Naomi winning. I don't. Because, I mean, who gives a shit about the match overall? But, no. This is almost as retarded as that year that Curtis Axel went on for, like, I think 2 fucking months saying he was never eliminated from the Royal Rumble. It almost felt like that, but if Curtis Axel actually won the Royal Rumble after that, it's just, I don't know, it's a dick tease. That's what it is. You couldn't just let Bayley have a win. Couldn't let her have a win, could you? I mean, for fuck's sake, there like I'm not crazy in saying that there are articles more or less saying fuck Bayley. She's she's done. She's worthless. In fact, I'll fucking put a screenshot in for you. This isn't making things any better. Also, it was only 10 minutes, and it was a clusterfuck, and it was bad. F. And keep in mind, this is regardless of who won. I don't or how they won. I like the most this match is gonna get was a D plus. It was just a fucking clusterfuck and not very good. Anyway, main card time. Seth Rollins defeated The Miz and Finn Balor for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Good for Seth Rollins. I don't think he needed the Intercontinental Championship, but fine. You know, it's another fucking toy to put on his resume. And it was a pretty good match. C. It's a C, maybe C minus. It was okay. Next up, Charlotte Flair defeated Asuka by submission with the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Okay. So quickly let's breeze through the match. It was a B plus. It was good. It was a good match. Maybe a B actually. It's a B. Still good. And I have no problem with Charlotte breaking the streak. I've kind of been of the mindset that there was only one person. There were only two people who were going to break the streak that were currently on the main roster, and that was either Charlotte or Ronda Rousey. And ended up being Charlotte. It just doesn't make any sense to. Well, we're going to get to something a little later that makes this make even less sense. But for right now, why would you devalue the Women's Royal Rumble by having the very first winner of it lose their title match? Also, who the fuck is Charlotte gonna face now? Because while WWE wrote themselves into a corner with Asuka's streak, it eventually had to end. I understand that. I'm not bitter about it. Now they're writing themselves into another corner, which is who the fuck is Charlotte gonna face now? Who the fuck is she gonna face? Carmella? Nobody wants to see that. Becky Lynch? That might be good, but I think you should have gotten more mileage out of Asuka winning. It's just the thing. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they know what they're doing. I don't know. It was a fine match. I'm not bitter about the conclusion. I don't care about that. Whatever. Next up, we had Jinder Mahal beating Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Rusev in a fatal four-way for the WWE United States Championship. This match is dog shit. This match is absolute dog shit. I don't care who won. I think I predicted Randy Orton, but it happened to be Jinder Mahal. Who gives a shit? It was a fucking SmackDown filler match. That's what this fucking thing felt like. So D plus. D plus. Alright, match number 7, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeated Triple H and Stephanie McMahon by submission. This match is better than I thought it would be. Solid B minus. The right people won, and yeah, there's really not too much to say about it. I mean, the match is pretty much what you'd expect from, for all intents and purposes, a part-timer and a celebrity versus a part-timer and another part-timer. I mean, I know Ronda Rousey, like, I mean, she is a celebrity. She's a fucking huge star, but she's not a celebrity in WWE because she is a full. If I am not mistaken, she has signed a full-time contract. But for the purposes of WrestleMania, this is the celebrity match, and it was much better than I would have thought. Not as good as that match that TNA had at Slammiversary last year with D'Angelo Williams, Chris Adonis, Eli Drake, and I don't remember the other guy. It was good. I was very worried about Triple H though. That Hurricane Ronnie landed right in his fucking head. Next up was the Bludgeon Brothers absolutely fucking demolishing the Usos and the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Okay, that's cool. It's cool. They won. Good for them. I mean, it was convincing. Yeah, I mean, whatever. There's really not too much to say about it, honestly, because it doesn't. It. I mean, first and foremost, it was a shit match. So, F if we're grading the match. But it's a D plus if we're calling it a character building exercise. Oh, fuck yeah, that's right. Match number 9 was The Undertaker being wheeled out for another WrestleMania to have a tussle with John Cena for 3 minutes. I don't know how to feel about this. Because, you see, there's an old adage that people like Jim Cornette like to espouse that I tend to agree with, in that surprises don't sell tickets. And there's a longer quote attached to how he said it, but I'm paraphrasing. And it didn't really seem like a worthwhile. I mean, whatever, fucking Undertaker destroyed John Cena, great. It seems like, I mean, first and foremost, this match should have happened years ago, but I don't know. It just wasn't. I guess it was nice to see the Undertaker slap around John Cena, but I don't know. You could have, you like, I think you could have added more to another match. If like you could have added those 3 minutes to the AJ Styles Shinsuke Nakamura match, even though that ended. Actually, no, that wasn't the longest match of the night. No, for the second fucking year in a row, Triple H had the longest match. Wow. Because fucking Kurt Angle and that one's 2040 and the other one's 2020. 25 more seconds, Shinsuke. Come on. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I don't even know how I can grade that match. A? I don't even hate John Cena that much. I don't know, A. Because Undertaker didn't hurt himself again. Next up, we had Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon defeating Krispy Kreme Owens and Cosmo Kramer. Better than I expected. C minus. C minus. It was an okay match. Kevin Owens just gets on my nerves because he's a fat, annoying cunt. Nobody likes Sami Zayn. The McMahons win again. I guess a McMahon had to win because Steph lost. And I mean, you're not gonna have Daniel Bryan lose in his fucking first match. Matt, what are you, retarded? After that, we have Nia Jax defeating Alexa Bliss for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Holy shit, they had Nia Jax win a match! They had her win a fucking match! That was important! I can't fucking believe it. I'm stunned. And good for her. It's about goddamn time. Though, so I'll give the match a C minus. It was fine. There is one thing that really bothered me though, and that was after the match when Jonathan Coachman went on his fucking like inspirational Tumblr spiel, like, "Oh, this is for all the fucking people who have been body shamed, for all the fucking people who have ever been called a mean name." Like, fuck you, Michael. Michael. Sorry, Michael Cole. You're not the one. You're not the one who made the fuck up this time. Fuck you, Jonathan Coachman. You dumbass. Don't try to fucking manufacture a WrestleMania moment, you twat. Why don't you mosey on back to ESPN and say people's names wrong again? I still remember the 2012 playoffs. You fucking call Ramon Sessions Raymond Sessions. So all I'm saying is you're not exactly a silver tongue. So you shouldn't be spouting off this Deepak Chopra-esque wisdom. Okay, where was I? AJ Styles defeated Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Okay. This match is an A minus. It was a very good match, and while I am not pleased that Shinsuke Nakamura lost, because, I mean, you already had Asuka lose her Royal Rumble title shot. Why the fuck did you have Shinsuke lose it? And, I mean, a little later in the show, you made a horrible fucking blunder. But, I mean, AJ's over, so nobody's really pissed about it. And the heel turn by Shinsuke Nakamura was probably the only thing that was going to make him save face. Because, now, I highly doubt WWE has long-term planning. I have given up on that fucking absurd notion for years. But if the long-term plan was to have Shinsuke Nakamura just keep fucking losing important moments, and then when he finally loses at WrestleMania, he gets fed up and pissed. I think he did a good job with that. I don't think that's what they actually planned for originally when they brought him onto the roster, the SmackDown after Mania. But if they actually were playing the long game, good job. If you weren't, then, well, you lucked into a good conclusion. But this is probably Shinsuke's last chance to get that title. Because, patience is wearing thin. Patience is really wearing thin in the WWE Universe. Oh god, I hate using that term. It's only a matter of time before he gets to fucking. It's only a matter of time before he gets fucking Booker T status, where he wins the world title like 5 years too late. Not gonna be good. After that, we had Braun Strowman and Nicholas. Well, I mean, let's face it, it was really just Braun Strowman. Beating Cesaro and Sheamus' asses in 4 minutes for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. Yep. I don't know. It's if we were if we were I mean, grading this as a character building exercise, A plus, because you made a little 10-year-old kid or whatever, or however old he actually is. You made him feel real special. But as a match, I don't know. I mean, it was funny to see Cesaro and Sheamus get slapped around, so I'd say C. I mean, really, it's an F. All consolidated, it probably comes out to like a D plus. I don't know. I failed math. I went to public school. And last and certainly least, probably the worst match of the night, Brock Lesnar defeated Poochie for the WWE Universal Championship. Who the fuck is still cheering Brock Lesnar? Who the fuck still likes Brock Lesnar? Why are people still cheering this fucking guy? He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck about anything except for that fucking big bag Vince McMahon gives him. Y'all people fucking stupid. And I mean, it was just a fucking Lesnar match again, man. It was the fucking Suplex City bullshit. I think he did like 7 or 8. Had like 6 F5s, and Roman got busted open. That was pretty cool, I guess. Fucking the tables and Borg Laser reigns supreme, everybody! Hooray! We did another fucking year of nobody beating Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. You might as well just fucking deactivate the title. Nobody else is gonna fucking hold it. You made Brock Lesnar too strong. You have created a problem. Like, the only way you could have Brock Lesnar lose that title is if you have him defend it in a fucking ladder match. Or if you bring back the Money in the Bank. But and you really fucked this one up. And for those keeping track at home, I went 6, 7, and 1 in my predictions. Take a guess what the 1 is. And what's the next pay-per-view? Oh, that greatest Royal Rumble shit. Yeah, it's fucking 9 in the morning on a Friday, so I'm definitely not gonna fucking watch it. But I might still give my predictions for it, because I don't know who gives a shit. That's that. Fucking, that was Mania. If I had to consolidate all of the grades, or, oh boy. I don't actually remember the grades I gave, so I'll have to add that in when I add the screenshot of the Bailey thing. Okay, bye.